We live. Burn him in the OG in the morning. Burn him in the OG in the morning. 102.5 FM. Turn up. Turn up. Wake up. I tell you, get money. I get up, get the money, baby. Bring you the news you can use. Let you know what's going on in the communities. Man, law, health, business, and hygiene. We're gonna show you who the hottest in the streets is. We'll bring you the greatest moments of hip hop. Put you up on game. Then we gonna go to your favorite barbershop. Get all the gossip of the week and the No Offense interview show. Y'all stay tuned. We live.
Yeah. What's going on, OG?
Yes. Is it
Thursday?
Thursday.
Yeah, I was gonna say Wednesday. You say Friday. It's Thursday.
Right. All them days when you work all the time, they start running into each other after a while.
Yeah, man.
Man, it's Thursday.
Yeah, man. Thursday.
Man, as soon as I walked up, y'all, Burnham hit me with some news that I wasn't hip to.
Yeah, we gotta put this
about
up,
the
man.
Catholic Church. And like I say, they still talking the old reparations thing, and like I say, that's one of them things that was like a unicorn. You know, it was, you know, because it was like, so.
Good morning.
How can they ignore the fact? What's up, Mark? Ignore the fact that this entire country was built. Once they start moving the slaves and all of that stuff, people got rich.
Mm-hmm.
And they had, like we said, 400 years of not having to pay anybody.
Mm-hmm. I bet somebody live a block away from Georgetown, like, that big ass building we built, and I ain't even got my own shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
What the fuck?
We didn't. We helped. Listen, one thing, we helped build this thing, but the black women was the nannies, quote unquote, mammies.
They were the caretakers.
Right, and so they took care of the children and all of that. Man, they owe a lot for them just to be like,
ain't no monetary value.
Y'all. Right, yeah, you know, fuck
you have
y'all.
to switch the actual power around. You know what I mean?
Right.
Ain't no monetary value that can sum up for what happened.
Right.
Listen, man, if you guys have never seen the movie The Help, you need to see that movie.
Right, I ain't seen that.
That movie touches on so much stuff, and we know it was worse than that. You know what I'm saying? That movie makes people open their eyes to really what the hell went on back then.
Right, yeah. Right. And I keep telling y'all, if you get a chance, read Uncle Tom's Cabin by Harriet Tubman, and that's like an in-depth.
By Harriet Tubman?
I say Harriet Tubman. Harriet Beecher Stowe, y'all.
Okay, I'm like, damn.
I'm on autopilot. I'm just talking.
My bad,
I'm glad you said something like Harriet Tubman wrote a book. Like, my bad.
I was finna get that motherfucker.
My bad, y'all. Harriet Beecher Stowe.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for, because I wouldn't want to let that go, because somebody will find it.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, dumb as hell. He talking about Harriet Tubman wrote. You know what I'm saying? No. Harriet Beecher Stowe, y'all. But there were a lot of books, and also read The Delectable Negro. Look that up. It is a detailed book. It's like a cookbook, you know, / accounting, but it's like the best ways to kill a slave and the best parts to eat and stuff like that. They ate the slaves and they did all kind of stuff. There was a lady in Louisiana. Matter of fact, if you watch American Horror Story, one of the characters was her, Marie something. She was in Louisiana and she was doing all these like doing all this stuff to slaves and shit, killing all these slaves. And so, the house, how they found out is the house got caught on fire, and they found the secret
corridor.
Yeah, secret quarters and shit. But she had been keeping it in the slaves, and she had been chopping pieces off of them and stuff like that. There's so many stories that's out there that y'all have to look. And once you look into the depth of what happened, you will honestly, and I get it, why they don't want that shit out.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. It's so terrible that they like, we can't let this out. And it's true. Like I say, they kept taking my video down.
Right.
You know,
They
they
don't
sent
want
it to
people to
the
know.
fact checkers. They sent it to the fact checkers. The fact
yeah.
checkers said, unfortunately, it's true.
Yeah.
So they said, okay, just sneak it down. Don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Don't send him no notification. Maybe he won't notice. You know what I mean?
Somebody in this country is related to somebody who made a cookbook on how to eat black folks. This is disgusting.
Vince Woodard.
The Woodard family, y'all bought it.
Right.
Y'all ashamed, man. Ashamed.
And that's my thought. Now, they say, now the government showing up owes. But I feel like on a personal level, every black person should research, go back, and maybe, because maybe you can find it, who owns your family and sue that family. Especially if they still having money.
I think Chase Bank owes some money, man. I was reading back to that. J.P. Morgan.
Yeah.
They insured the slaves.
Oh, yeah.
They did the insurance claims on the slaves.
You had to have your slaves insured on the
Yeah.
trip.
J.P. Morgan was built on insuring slaves.
Yep. And the Jews own most of the slave ships.
That's something I ain't know.
Now,
That's
all
deep.
of them, yeah, it was Jews on the Mayflower. They the ones, listen, let me tell you, they the ones that when they got over here, they had always been trading and moving motherfuckers around. Now they had actually been here before because we was here. That's some whole other shit. But anyways, he told them, look, we got all these motherfuckers over here, you know, we can take them and then we can sell them. You know what I'm saying? So they was taking motherfuckers from here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And selling them abroad. And man, they was all, but man, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. Man, I'm glad I caught myself, but yeah, it's some nasty history out there, man.
I wonder how they gonna.
Sorry to hear that, Mark.
Oh, wow, man, wow. Condolences to you, man.
Man, sorry to hear that, man.
Condolences, always sad, man. This is like so much death happening all of a sudden. It's not a person I talk to. Now check this out. I got something that blew my mind yesterday. Now you know how we talked about, you know, how what can possibly make a motherfucker gay, a little kid or whatever, or maybe something happened to them when they were a kid, right? Because listen, yesterday, you know, I get the news sent to my phone, tablet, or whatever. So I see a familiar name. It's my family. So I'm like, hold on a minute. I don't know if it's the daddy or the junior. I'm thinking it's the daddy. I go and look. It's the son. This motherfucker done shot a man and a 5-year-old boy. Did y'all hear about that? On 24th and Concordia.
No, man.
So listen.
Yeah, I did hear about it. It was in the news.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It's a family?
Yeah. So listen, let me tell you. So I'm reading the story. And he shot him over another dude. What's up, Jizzle? He shot him over another dude. Now, here's a kid to where I'm talking to my brother and everything, and we all in complete shock because we've been knowing, you know what I'm saying, since he was no indications
Good morning, Kathy.
that he would be that way.
Okay.
None.
Wait, let me ask. Let's back up a second. Because you said he shot him over a dude.
Yeah.
Was he arguing with another guy?
You talking about that dude in that way?
No, yeah.
In that way?
Yeah.
Cause
listen,
here
goes the story.
I think it over a dude like got into it. Like, no, they got into it.
Over
They
a
get into it.
dude.
They got
That's why I
into
wanted
it.
him to
Hey, Kathy, over a dude. What's up, Jizzle? Over a dude.
man.
Now listen.
Dog came out the closet with the gun. Like,
Look, the story. Damn. Hey, dog, listen. The story is, it was a dude, right? There's one dude. He had been trying to break up with Lil Fam. So Lil Fam wasn't trying to hear it. So he come over there, house full of people, he got a gun. They like, fuck you got a gun for? He like, okay, just come outside with me and talk. So they go outside, and I guess that's where dude must have been breaking it to him, like, it's over, I'm fucking with this other dude now, this, that. So this motherfucker bust back in the room and said, this the motherfucker you want? And just unloaded in the room. He shot the dude 11 times, and he shot the kid 3 times. Wow. Now imagine, I'm fucked up because this my people in some crime, and then I'm finding out in the news that this man gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait a minute. And what I tell y'all, and that's what I'm bringing up, because like we always say something happened or whatever. This dude, I don't know, as long as I've known him, and for a period of time, we was around every day. He played with my boys, everything. No indication that he would be gay. None. Crazy. Hung around all us, all gangsters, and you know, I mean, no indication. Just, they say he got grown and just decided he was gay.
It's like I said,
he got a baby and everything. He just had a baby and he a young dude. I think he, 21, something like that. He a young dude.
Wow.
Double dipping.
So he bust back into the house and shot his supposed boyfriend's new lover.
Yep.
And he shot the
And the
baby
boy.
of that dude too?
Yep. Now, I'm not sure.
Now, did he harm himself or his boyfriend?
Nope. Okay. He wanted to get dude. See,
why do you know, dude?
Look, and this is, it's funny, but it ain't. But this is what I'm saying. How he came up around us. Dude is a gangster, ass gay dude. You know what I'm saying? Because he was busting his gun. Yeah, it wasn't no problem for him to come in there and unload that room.
My uncle taught me this.
We like, hey, but we like, dog, he lost his motherfucking mind. When you shoot that many times, because we hoping, because when you hear a kid get shot, you always hope it was an accident.
Right.
You don't want to think nobody aimed at a kid and let loose. But 3 times? I don't know, bro. Unless dude was doing the baby like this or something. I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Damn.
March 10th.
Man, that's wild.
I just saw a cartoon like.
Right, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Probably wasn't even the right dude.
But that's wild that. Shit. And then, like I say, when I look at the picture, because you know how you know a name, and you like, it ain't that many of them.
Right.
So I'm hoping I look.
This just happened, bro.
Yep. It just happened.
This just happened. Like
did him and the baby die?
No, they ain't dead.
Either one of them?
Nope.
3, damn.
And then listen,
that baby gonna be a thug. You gonna be in kindergarten. I got shot 3 times.
Before I found out how many times he got shot, cause I was wondering why the fuck was his bail so high? Cause his bail 200 G's.
They don't want him out because he'll go finish it.
Cause I'm like, damn. But then I go back to the story because I'm just like, maybe I missed something. And then I seen the amount of times he shot that goddamn room. You know what I mean? I'm like, wow, dog, you tried to kill somebody, and that's the charge: attempted first-degree intentional homicide.
Man, I could just imagine reading the newspaper and here come my celly. Nah, bro.
Right.
One of us going to the hole.
Right, straight up. Yeah. Man, that it's just something because, like I say, it completely floored me because I'm like, he is the last person. My brother said too, like, this the last dude I thought they was gonna say was gay.
Dang.
No indication, so now I'm thinking back into his childhood, like what happened? Because he do got a shitload of sisters, and they all older than him. Was they talking about sex shit around him and made him curious, or what the fuck, man? Because I just never saw that come.
He's 21?
Yep.
He's still young, man.
Yeah. And then he just had a baby, so we ain't thinking nothing up. He ain't never acted, switched, or did nothing to make us say, hey, look. And his uncles, other uncles, he can't be gay around them. Straight up. They ain't gonna man there and tell that man he ain't gay.
No, but I'm
Tell him so.
Marcel,
You ain't
when
gay, nigga. You just need to put that's what they'll be telling me.
But he had some. He had a baby.
Right. He had a baby. And I said, wow, he gay then. Straight up. He gay. Ain't no off for that. He done had some pussy and he ain't, you know what I mean? He gay. Like, wow. So was he born like that? Because to have pussy
Must have been weak.
and not like it?
And some
He
people
been
say
having
it's
babies with, hey.
learned behavior. Some people say it's born like that. I believe it's learned. No offense to nobody, but
Right.
I don't think you could be born gay.
You
I
know what
think
I'm
one
saying?
day you like
I'm trying
I
to figure
choose to.
out where he learned it.
That's all that Molly.
Right.
See, where did he learn it? Because everybody, I know every motherfucker he's around, of course, not his friends, but as far as his family, man, we was always on some other shit.
Mark said, when did this happen?
Huh? March 10th.
March 10th. And
Well,
just
a few days ago. I thought
yeah,
it was
yeah.
2 or 3 days ago.
Yeah.
I saw the article like 2 or 3 days ago.
Right.
I
Yeah.
thought it had just happened. But
It just happened to me. I just found about it yesterday.
man. And if he come in there like this, what you want? They was committed.
Right.
They was around each other for a while.
Man,
yeah,
he was.
man, but that's crazy.
He
He
was.
unload our dude and the baby.
Right, dog. What the fuck? Dog, that
And then walk out the room
gay
like
shit could be a
it's
little
over.
dangerous, man. It could
Man, I
be a
hope the
little
baby all right, man. That's
I don't know how two people. I'm gonna tell you, it's. I don't want to say I don't know how, but it's crazy to me that two people can cohabitate like that of the same sex, because it seemed like they would be fighting, and like if I'm with a dude, I ain't gonna feel nothing about fine on fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll be domestics all the time and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, shut up, dog. Because he ain't a girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, I spy on your.
If he identifies as a girl, he can be like, she hit me.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Let's stop talking. That baby, that be the willies. Like, no, hell no. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be honest. I got a double standard. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm okay with girls being gay. Like, it don't bother me that bad. You know what I mean? I could honestly see how a girl would want to touch another girl. Because I like girls. They soft, they smell good, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like. I get it. How you might want to say, you know what I mean? I get it. But dudes, I can't get that one, bro. I can't get that one. I ain't letting that one ride.
I
straight
never
up.
understood why a gay dude wouldn't fuck with a stud.
Shit, wow, because that's gay.
I mean,
Ain't it crazy? Now, I know what you said, but that's gay. I mean,
like you want a man, get a manly woman. Here you go.
I seen on Facebook and some motherfucking like skits and stuff like that where dudes was looking at the stud and the stud told them that's gay.
Really?
Yeah, like you gay, fam.
Like
Now-
I've never seen a stud fucking with a guy dressed like a girl.
Right.
Like they playing Usher, changing places, and just.
I always said chicks, why chicks go get a stud? Just go get a feminine ass dude. At least the dick is real. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Go get you, there's plenty of them. Go get you one of these feminine ass dudes that carry a purse and wear nail polish and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
I never did understand that. Like, okay, if a pretty woman wants to be with another pretty woman, I get it. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
But if a woman wants to be butch or what they call a stud or whatever the case may be, and she wants to be with a pretty woman, what does a pretty woman see in that person that she wouldn't see in a man?
Right.
No,
right,
you know what I'm saying? So-
right. That's a good question, right.
That's
Straight
what
up.
I'm saying. So, and I'm gonna point this out. 90% of those relationships, the female that likes the manly looking female flips both ways.
Yep. They'll take a little dick.
Yeah, she'll
They'll
go
take a little dick.
date a man, and then she'll also date the stud.
They'll take some
You know what
vitamin
I
D
mean?
every now
So
and then.
it's one of those areas where it's going to be very hard for us to understand it because we ain't in that.
That's how they got them kids.
No, but I got a few family members that play.
How
that
you
way.
gay with 10
They're on the other
kids?
team. You know what I mean?
My bad.
No, I'm just saying.
My bad. I'm
guess they
talking
prefer-
My bad,
No, let me
bro.
see.
I'm saying though, that's when cause I'm agreeing. They'll take some dick.
Yeah, look at me. Mila just said,
They must
the
prefer
studs are
plastic.
Still women. That's a different feeling.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. So when you have a stud or what a lot of people say bull dyke, you know what I mean? Which is the
Damn. I ain't heard this since the 90s.
yeah. You know,
I never heard that.
You ain't never heard? That's what I'm saying.
A
It's
bull
old.
dyke.
Yeah, that's old.
I never heard of a bull dyke.
That's
That's different than a regular dyke.
Still on this.
What, a bull dyke, like a stronger dyke?
It's not.
Dyke
Like a
3000?
baby,
It's a
It's damn near offensive.
Is it?
Some offensive
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Don't call one up there. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
man,
Don't
I
say
like,
that.
damn, that sound like a dyke that just, got bit by a spider and transformed. I'm a bull dyke now. I beat your ass.
Dude says it's a bull dagger.
Bull dyke. Don't call him that, though. Don't call him.
No, now it's super offensive.
Hey,
But no.
don't call him that unless you're ready to fight.
So listen,
Millie said, I'm
they
gay
can't
with
fight.
four kids. I think it's another word other than gay than that. I think tired of dudes is one.
Right.
You not all the way gay. You got
I'm just
4
sick of
kids.
dudes for a
you
minute.
kept going back like,
Right, yeah.
like saying I don't like ice cream, but I keep getting the scoop. You know
Like
what I
a
mean?
little dick. They like a little dick. That's what I'm saying.
I don't like ice cream. But listen, give me that scoop real quick.
I done had sex with gay women.
you go.
You know what I'm
deep
saying?
today.
They like a little dick. Ooh, and they should be so tight. I ain't even gonna fucking get into that, but they'll take a little dick. You know what I'm saying? You got something that'll take a little dick. I remember Lolita, where Jizzle at? Remember Lolita?
I was gay before the kids. And after, but not in between.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm fucking with you, Mila.
You can take a little dick though. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with little
Hey,
dick.
she
No.
took a vacation from it.
She gay in the wintertime.
Gay in
It's
May.
getting warm. You gotta go.
Oh, shit.
She says during hibernation.
I'm only gay when ain't nothing on TV. I'm fucking with you, Mila.
Hey, it was before Netflix and chill.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh man, it was take this and drill.
Well, dude ain't paid the phone bill. I'm gay again.
Right. He stayed out all night again. Where you at, Keisha? Come on through here. Hey, listen. Remember the song we played, Juicy Fruit?
Yeah.
What she say? Girls kiss a girl. Well, she go fuck her bestie when that nigga on her nerves. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Fellas, I tell fellas, I'm a DJ. L, you see it. I be like, nah, dog. Y'all be sweating that girl. Talking about what dudes was all up on you. Wasn't no dudes,
It was
bro.
a few females.
It was some girls. That's who it was, bro. It was the bitch she went out with, the one you said, hey, have a good time. That was that bitch. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Hey, they was fucking in the Uber on the way home.
Right. They soon as they got from you, they got gay as a bitch.
Damn.
They be in the club going,
Light
man.
switch.
Baby, I seen one girl had to move a girl hand like, god damn, she was just like, that was her first time touching some
Anything
pussy.
can happen.
Yeah. I done seen titties getting sucked in that, all in the club. Girls. It's all girls. All girls.
I done seen pictures of girls talking about, I never fuck with a girl. You stroll on their Facebook, her and another girl tongue touching. Like,
Or done got married.
Right.
Let me start. Start.
They
You know
went,
what
they
I'm
went to
saying?
vacation to Vegas.
Right.
They drive through and shit.
yeah.
What they say, you
We
fell on
wasn't
the
gay.
you fell on the deal though. That might have could have happened. Backed up, and fell.
Who put lube on the floor?
Wait, how do we get a double-ended?
Trying to help. What you call it? You see Tinder doing background checks now?
What?
They talking about it. Yeah, you on Tinder now? It's gonna be a additional feature. You pay a couple dollars and you get a background check from that person.
That's crazy.
They better, motherfuckers.
By the way, shit.
Hey, they was murdering motherfuckers left and right.
Damn. After on
Straight
Tinder.
up, yeah. Motherfucker invites you over. Just think, man. And that's why I don't see why young dudes will want to settle down. Just think there's an app full of chicks that will fuck on the first night.
Yeah.
The problem is the serial killers usually ain't got no records yet.
Right.
They go big.
There was another
Right.
one too, like Plenty of Fish or
Right.
some shit.
Oh yeah, plenty of fish.
That's a new one. What is it? There's something with a fish, or I'm just hearing of it.
We was hearing about that in prison. We was like paying people was paying people to make them plenty of fish accounts.
Yeah.
No, man, I'm thinking, look, I'm reading it, and I'm like, this fake. I'm thinking it's like everything a joke. I didn't know that was a real.
No, that's where women are looking to fuck. Yeah.
You go on POF and it'll narrow the women down by who close to you and who on their app right now.
Do I want a chick off an app called Plenty of Fish? I don't want to smell no fish. I hope it don't smell.
I was fresh out. I met a bunch of chicks on the app.
Hey, that sound like a gay dude made that app up. The name for it, Plenty of
You look
Fish.
like, what was it?
I had that app. I had the app before I had a car.
Is that Big Tay?
Hey, I had that app before I had a car, man. I was looking for girls less than a mile away.
Oh man, listen. One time I was on that. What's the one that they showed a commercial for, the chat line? Come on at night.
Yeah.
It's called Nightline or some shit like that. Nightline. Anyways, I'm on that motherfucker. Every time I got on it, I had a bad experience. I stopped.
You actually called?
Listen,
Okay.
I'm bored as shit, right? So I get on the chat line. I get to fucking with a motherfucker. Motherfucker like, come over, right? So I'm on the bus and everything. I get on the last 27th Street. I come all the way to the south side and shit. This bitch old as a motherfucker. So
Account created
she
10
got
years
on
ago.
like,
Ain't been
she got on
updated
like
since.
some lingerie shit, right? So I'm like,
Fuck it.
I'm like over here. Ain't no more buses running.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? So look.
I wasn't gonna fuck you with my transfer ring.
So look, the night go on, whatever, right? And so like, I'm feeling like, all right, maybe she ain't that old. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all good. The next morning, when she put on that old lady perfume and the brown stockings, the brown stockings is officially the old lady's stockings.
You found a cougar's
I
mama.
said, oh man, I gotta get my life together. Hey.
Found a cougar's mama.
Nightline, yeah, I used to be on that bitch. Listen, I had I used to be on, I met two people. And one, I go up to the door, the bitch come out, and my guy Kev had took, the man ain't even hiding that he laughing. All I can hear is him laughing, you know, and I'm like, what y'all drinking? Because I'm trying to get an escape. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna run to the liquor store and come right back. I'm walking to the car, dog is rolling. He's just laughing. I'm like, man, pull this motherfucker off, dog. No, I had 3 bad experiences.
Mila said she was on Plenty of Fish. Them hoes was trying to flip them.
Hey, shout out to them wives making their marriage work. Shout out to them, man. And you know what? We gonna bring some spice, baby. I'm gonna call this 1-800 number.
Nah, that shit funny as fuck.
Oh, they was trying to get some 3-way action going on.
What button you gotta press for that?
Yeah.
Go straight to that shit.
Freaky deeks.
What you call it? Man, we was young, bro. We was trying to kick it with, you know what I mean, a group of us trying to kick it with a group of girls. I remember it was the first 30 minutes was free. And everybody like, man, your line burnt up. Let me see your line.
Right.
We called everybody line. We was doing a little after sets.
I remember Edie. Used to always wonder why Edie want to use my phone. He steady using my phone and shit. This man, the whole time, he calling them, because this how I find out. I try to call. They tell me my number. I'm like, I ain't called this motherfucker. It was him. So motherfucker, hey, y'all be careful. Late night, a motherfucker will use your phone to call the chat line.
It's like that video the other day. Y'all want to talk some shit?
Yo, I tried to download that forever, man. The other night, I tried everywhere I could to download that shit. It wouldn't let me download it.
We got to get it turned on that 1-800 number. You call like, you listen to the radio? Talk to everybody.
Right. In a sexy ass voice, and then we start talking to you about 102 and shit.
Right, be like, they be talking about y'all.
Hey,
Like, take that off. What,
are
the
you doing?
antenna? What? Take what off?
What are you wearing? Well, that's perfect to listen to 102.5.
Currently wearing Lil Baby featuring.
Yeah, man. Hitting hard side.
Man, now listen. They keep saying, man, they keep trying to promote this. It's an attack on the Asians.
Right.
They under. I don't buy this shit
Well,
for 1 minute, man.
Because that dude went in and just, what he do, he took off. He started shooting up massage parlors, or was it one?
No, he shot up more than one spot, but okay, the first place they were majority Asian, but they blaming it on a sex addiction. Like I was saying yesterday, they keep on trying to change the narrative to make it about an attack on Asians.
Right.
It might be some Asians getting attacked, but there is no full-blown attack on
Right,
Asians.
right.
And some of these videos we see, we don't know the circumstances. Could have been an Asian dude talking shit, just happened to be Asian before he got knocked out. You know what I mean?
I can't see Biggest entertaining this whole, it's a thing against Asians and they under attack, because who would be attacking them? Think about it.
That's just some more.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, who would be attacking them? Everybody that done attacked y'all so far done been white, except for the dude in the NBA. He got called coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that was a black dude. You know what I mean? But I can't see. I don't think it's no plot. Nobody's sitting around saying, "Let's get Asians." I think it's just good old-fashioned racism and other shit. You know what I'm saying? The same way. You know what I mean? The same way. And not to take nothing away from them, because stuff happened, and I feel bad about the stuff that happened to the people that it happened to. But at the same time, what I'm trying to say is ain't no conspiracy. Nobody's out. Why? They don't even do nothing. Well, I mean, if you don't think about Asians, or you can go all day, all week without seeing an Asian. Think about it. If you don't go to Chinese, get some Chinese food, you can literally go all week without seeing an Asian. Or a group of them, or shit like that.
And I ain't seen no nail salons
Like in your
being
regular day,
boycotted.
like in your regular day, like how many Asians do you think you actually see in a day?
In one, okay, maybe one or two.
Right. Okay.
And
One
if it
or
was
two
a
at the
real,
most.
if it was a real attack on Asians, it wouldn't just be physically, it'd be financially. And I don't see people stop spending money with the Asians.
Right, it's not-
People still getting their nails done. People still going to the hair supply store. There are instances where it's certain people doing certain things, but it's not an all-out attack on.
And you know what? And it's hard for me. It'd be hard for me to feel sorry for motherfuckers, because if I could go in the store right now, an Asian store right now, I'm gonna get followed all around that motherfucker.
Yeah, you would.
Because see, and look at the point I'm trying to make. They crying racism. You know what I'm saying? But if I come into your motherfucking store because I'm black, you're gonna follow me around that motherfucker. So it's hard for me to feel sorry for them.
Man,
You know what I'm
this
saying?
young lady
Flat
was
out.
telling me a story yesterday on how she lost her employment at Victoria's Secret back in the day. She snapped because they got a buzzer there for suspicious customers. And when somebody sees a suspicious customer, they hit the buzzer that nobody hears but them, and everybody on point. She like, I'm the only black chick working here. Why every time y'all hit the buzzer, it's a black person? We seeing kids coming in and out here that they steal from here, then they steal from Claire's, and then they go back home.
Right.
Nobody hit the buzzer for them.
Nobody.
You got the buzzer every time. She said that when she started noticing that pattern was obvious, she snapped.
And I'm gonna tell you, everybody, it's like that with everybody with the black man. Because when I worked at Pieces of Eight, when there was Pieces of Eight, there was this sister, black chick, came back to me and was telling me, to kind of come up front. She think this guy go skip out on his bill because, and I'm like, why? And she like, cause he ordered like $200 bottles of wine and stuff like that. So really nothing suspicious, except that he ordered some wine and his bill is kind of going up. His bill is getting high. So I come out to look at the dude. Of course, it's a black dude. You know what I mean? Now remember, this is a black girl telling me all this, and she won't let up. She is very serious about this dude running out on his bill. So after he paid his bill, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
what's the problem?
right. So he get angry because he's been racially profiled, and he did.
Yeah,
He was. You know what I'm saying? By his own kind.
that's crazy.
So it pissed him off, and then he went a little bananas. He did go a little bananas. He was mad, but put it like this, they just picked the wrong dude to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? He ended up leaving. They called the police and everything. I said, wow, man. And there was a sister kicked all that off.
But that's okay. So them calling the police, this was crazy. If old boy said, "Hey, look, man, I'm here having dinner or whatever the case may be. Here's my car. Here's whatever. Leave me the fuck alone." They should have left dude alone.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
But why would they? You know.
See,
what I
they
mean?
called the cops after he got angry. You know, he got a little loud.
No,
You
yeah.
know, and he was a big dude, so that scared him. It was, you know, that scared the shit out of all of them, even the dudes up there. He hollering at me though. I'm the one that got him to leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, brother, it ain't worth it. And you know, bitch was on some bullshit though. And I told her like that was some bullshit. You not white. You blacker than me. You know what I'm saying? Why is you in here kissing ass like that? You don't have to do that, bitch. We only downtown Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? We not that far. There's black people right up the street. You know what I'm saying? But it come from all sides, man. It come from all sides. When you a man and a black man, your people, to me, dog, my people just as bad, bro. And it's way worse because not only, hey, Joy Jean, not only do I have to worry about that little type of racism, but they killing me too.
That's deep.
If I get killed 9 times out of 10, you know what I mean? It's gonna be by another black motherfucker. Each time I've been shot, it was a black motherfucker. But that's because that's where I was. You know what I mean? I was around black people, and a lot of times I was doing shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. But I'm just saying, it's on all levels too. Like when I had a job, one of my duties was to mop the floor. This was for black people, and I had to, you know, they had to explain to me for 10 minutes how to make mop water. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I use hot water because, of course, I'm just some dumb old nigga. You know what I'm saying? That don't know you're supposed to use hot water to mop the motherfucking floor. You know what I'm saying? It's just all type of the way they talk to you, because if you get a black person that hang out with white people, they automatically think they're smarter than you, and they got to explain everything to you. And me as a black man dealing with every race and a lot of people, and I don't know if they know this, but they will say something to me and feel they have to explain it or give me the definition of some word that they used. Now, watch. People don't know they doing this, so I'm gonna say something when people do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because people do it a lot, and I be sitting there like, you know what I mean? What? I'm dumb because I'm black. If I was a white dude in the suit, do you feel you would have to explain what condescending means?
You know what though? In some general conversations that I have with people, sometimes I feel I have to explain myself. But that's me.
Yeah.
It's not like aimed at like, well, okay, you dumber than a box of rocks.
Right.
But
Right.
you know what it is? I got kids. And because I got kids, I gotta repeat myself. So when I'm having a conversation with somebody, sometimes I forget, oh yeah, they're gonna be smarter than me.
Right. Yeah, see, you know what I'm saying? You be explaining this shit, they be like,
But sometimes it's like, hey, okay, listen, fam. Just so that we're on the same page.
Right,
you
right.
know, this is what it has to
Right.
be done.
And see,
You know what I mean?
and I be talking like I mentioned the mop water. I be talking about like simple shit.
No, yeah. But
Now, if you explaining something to me about a computer program or something like that, I kind of want you to talk to me like, you know what I'm saying? I'm
that'd
stupid.
be like Gotti said. Well, yeah, duh. I know I'm supposed to use fucking hot water.
Right.
That would be like if I went to, oh, you mean I can't use this gallon of milk?
Sure, right, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna use juice. I'm glad you said something. You know what I'm saying?
Since the juice clean.
Right, I thought cold water would clean it better. The grease, I thought cold water would get the grease up better. You know what I'm
Should I
saying?
put the bleach in the microwave and pour it in the cold water then?
Right. You know, but it's like I feel like that's done happened to me, and I keep, you know, I keep track of it because it's like they talk to you, especially black people. I'm telling you, especially black. They feel like they got like I say, if they kick it with all white people or hang out with white people, and they know when you hear I come from the north side. One misconception, and I even got this in prison and everything, it's just one big ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's most people's thoughts of the north side. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's one big ass ghetto.
And that's not the case.
And everything is ghetto. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, nah, it's some nice neighborhoods. Just, I live on the north side. My neighborhood is fairly decent. You know what I'm saying? I don't, and there's plenty neighborhoods like that. But that's the misconception. Yeah. So, and I'm still talking about black people. So you got a black person from Mequon or whatever talking and treating me like, you know what I'm saying? I'm some little lower ass nigga, or they got to explain everything, and you know stuff is over my head and shit like that, and that's from personal experience. You know what I'm saying? I can only tell you what I've been through. You know, so and that's how they act. Like, you know, I'm a little bit up over you, and you know, you're just some little ghetto nigger. You know, and it be your own people.
Yeah, wow.
It be your own people, man.
Who said my shrubs look better?
Right. They'll come at you.
What the hell happened in Oconomowoc, man? At the Roundies,
I don't know.
man.
It's a warehouse shooting.
Yeah, it was a warehouse shooting. The Roundies warehouse employee killed 2 other employees and then killed himself.
He must be bullying, dude.
Nobody, I mean, there's no details on it. When we got the details on what happened at the Miller Brewery, it was a whole nother narrative when them details came out.
Right.
That's why when we look at stuff like that, we can't.
Let me tell you though, Roundies, if they can cover it up, they're going to cover it up.
Man.
Here you
And
go.
the reason why I say that is because they supply food to a lot of businesses. And if it was on some racially motivated shit, people are going to stop buying from them.
But ain't nothing happened with Miller. Because that shit was going on for years.
Well, still get drunk.
Ain't like something happened yesterday, he did it today. This shit built the fuck up.
Miller Coors sells on a national level.
But they here. He working with other people who driving to work from someplace drivable. You know what I mean? Like he's surrounded by, and this is his work environment. When he get up out his house, he's what he got to go into every single day.
Oh, stuff like this make me feel like the suspect identified only as a 41-year-old man from Wauwatosa.
Right. If it would have been somebody
have killed himself following a police pursuit and crash. Now this story is. Let me look at.
That's not the Roundy story.
Let me look at it. Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, that's Roundy's.
Let me get.
Okay.
Let me get an up. Let me look for an update.
Yeah.
And it says his coworkers were in different parts of the building. So it's not like he just popped 2 people next to him. He popped him, went and popped somebody else, got in his car, couldn't get away, popped himself.
Right. Wow.
Nah, man.
What? It was a black dude.
How many times you gonna be like, quit playing with me?
It's a black dude. But this is the picture. 2 killed. Farron Cornelius. Farron Cornelius. That's his name. And they finally put a picture of him up.
Yeah, man. People just don't go kill nobody for no reason, man. You know, rest in peace to condolences to the families and all that, everybody involved. But Somebody did something.
You know,
you don't just go to work, clock in, and just start.
What's up, y'all? Everybody tapping in. Listen, they need to have some type of sensitivity training first. And when I went to school in West Dallas, now this ties into this. I ain't gonna get into no long drawn out shit. But because I was having issues with, you know, the other white students and stuff like that, like every week, we would sit down and, you know, they would ask me, it was bullshit, but now I could kind of see it now, but they would ask me, you know, what was going on and, you know, how was we feeling today. It would just be nothing but the black kids, you know what I'm saying? But they would ask us, you know, how was shit going and this, that, and now I could kind of see that as a good thing. And I feel like maybe some of these companies should have that going on. And then, I'm gonna tell you, man, black people, when y'all do that type of shit, it's easy for people to try to defend you and say you was getting bullied and shit, but man, you gotta be stronger than that, man. You can't do no bullshit like that and then off yourself and shit like that. You mean somebody bullying you was like that? They say this man, was he a family man? Did he have a family? I mean, you gotta, man, that's weak to me.
Offing yourself?
Yeah, or just being bullied to the point where I bring a gun and kill everybody.
Right, you could have stood on that.
Right, I'm standing on motherfuckers. You call me a nigga, fuck you, cracker. It's the same way. He not hurting me. I'm not gonna let them bully me. Stop getting bullied. Because, and this is my main point, and I put this on Facebook and didn't nobody respond, because I said, nah, if you go to a job and you take all kind of shit off these bigots, don't come back to the hood and get sassy and tough with me. You out at your job where you make money getting bullied.
Getting traded.
Right. And then you come back here and let OG say something and you ready to, and no, that's what make them pussies too. You know what I'm saying, man? Stand on them. Anytime I see one of them stories, I get in the comment section and be like, or if I see some white people done did something to somebody black and all they could do is hold up their phone and record it, I put, simple as this, pretend they black. Straight up, pretend they black.
Yeah, he should have went out
and whoop their ass like you would do a black. If that was a black motherfucker messing with him at work, it would have been a fight in the parking lot.
So I read some of the article that WISN put up. According to their report, police officers were called to the warehouse due to an industrial accident.
Okay.
So old boy got mad, shot these two dudes that were his coworkers, got in his car and left. So then they started to pursue him because they said, hey, it was so-and-so that did it. They started to follow him home. When they got close enough to try to pull him over, it became a pursuit. He crashed into his front lawn of his own home and shot himself.
Dang. Yeah, I would have went in a shootout with them. You got to take me out.
But,
right.
And they got a good choice of words, man. Industrial accident. Like, what the fuck really happened?
Right.
There was an incident where there might have been an argument. Somebody might have said something to him stupid while he was at work. He went to his vehicle, got his gun, and then took him out. We don't know.
Sounded to me like it wasn't an industrial accident, but an industrial attack or something, man.
Right.
Something happened to piss dude the fuck off. Like, bro, did you just run over my shoe with a forklift on purpose, motherfucker?
Hey, and old boy,
Right.
You and Tony finna go out today.
the dude that took his own life, the shooter, he lived with his mom and his brother.
Damn.
So,
And I could see that, like, let's say something happened, we move or something, it fall or something. I'm like, dog, what the fuck is you doing? Like, it's your fault. I'm like, fuck you, you know what I'm saying? And then go from there, well, you fat nigger, and what, I'll get my gun. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, oh man, that made me think. Look, funny story, y'all, just to like the bull was, we used to be in this bar called the Narrow Lane, right? And it was a white bar and shit, right? But we used to be up in there, you know, chilling and shit. But, you know, motherfuckers kind of didn't like us, but they liked that crack, you know what I'm saying? So we was up in there. So it was this one chick that was kind of off her rocker, but was known to be racist, right? That was her thing. So that knowing that, and I hadn't seen her before, I could kind of ignore the bitch. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't doing nothing but saying little bullshit anyway. Fuck you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you want some of this crack rock? You know what I'm saying? So she come in there and like right away when she walk in, don't nobody want her in there. Like even the white people ain't even fucking with her. You know what I'm saying? Soon she hit the door, they like no. You know what I'm saying? But she knew somebody, and she said she was gonna be good, so she came in, right? So somehow she see me. So I'm knowing, you know what I'm saying? She one of them bitches, you know what I'm saying?
How you doing, OG?
She go stay to herself with her racism. She got to come back, you know what I'm saying? So the bitch fucking with me or whatever, and I'm waving her off. Like, you know what I'm saying? The fuck out of here, right? So she was calling me, she called me a nigger or something. So I'm like going towards her, but I'm really just trying to run her off type shit. You know what I'm saying? So my homeboy grabbed me or whatever, Big Ant. And I'm like, man, cause he out there laughing. Cause she calling me niggers, right?
He trying to geek it up and hold you back.
I'm pissed at him. Like,
how you do both?
Right. I'm like, bro, if she calling me a nigga, that's like, nah, the man said flat out, man, she ain't called me nothing. So I'm like, okay, cool, right? So me and the chick still going at it. I'm tired of the bitch now, right? So she called me some more nigga shit. So I pushed the bitch, right? Push her hard as a bitch. She bounced when her ass hit. She bounced off that motherfucker, right? So she got up. She pissed. Nah, she like, you fucking nigga. You put your hands on me. This, that. So now Aunt still standing there laughing, right? He think it's funny. She said, fuck you. She pointed at me. She said, fuck you and fuck you too, you fat ass nigger. Now it was my turn to laugh. You know what I'm saying? Fam had the nerve to get pissed off. I said, no, she was just out here calling me. She called me 30 niggas out here. And you laughed at every one.
Until she called you a fat.
Right, then she called you, right. Then she called you a nigga. Nice. And I told you, that's the mentality with us. Long as they ain't talking to me. You know what I mean? Motherfucker be over there, nigga. They like, man, he ain't talking to me. You know what I'm saying? And so look, nah, he mad and shit. I ain't never heard nobody call a fat ass nigga like that though, dog. That shit was mad disrespectful. Hey, but now that's my point though. They don't care until it's them. That's the whole thing with us. Man. Unless it's us, we don't care. You know what I mean? The Klan could beat OG down in the parking lot in front of everybody, and they gonna be like, well, what'd he do?
Wasn't my OG.
Right. Ain't nobody tell dog to go over there. You know what I'm saying? He always be talking that shit. Nobody gonna help you. Know what I'm saying? Right. It's gonna be videos laughing. Look at him. You know what I'm saying? Nobody go help.
Shout out to Audio Life tapping in. I believe they in Alabama. We play one of their artists on the show.
Okay.
Which artist?
Big 10, I believe his name is. Mr. 10, that's it. Mr. 10.
Okay, all right, let's do that.
Yeah, we played it a bunch of times. But yeah, shout out to y'all, man. Everybody else tuning in. Reruns doing numbers. It's so funny, dog.
I was running late this morning. I felt a little queasy, but I'm gonna get over there and tweak the list. And shout out to DJ Eleazar. Tonight we got the Gotti show. I got my man Juju Johnson. He actually put together the soundtrack for the Circumstances 2 movie.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have him down there, and we're gonna work it out. I'm gonna see who else gonna come down.
I'm gonna have to get on the feed, like, put me on the next soundtrack.
Right. You can hook it up, man. Hook it up. Because it's all Milwaukee artists on there. I started a Spotify playlist. I was thinking we could start one for the station. You know what I mean? And have people get on it. You know, what I need to do is I'm gonna start one for the station and then get a sponsored ad. Build it up. Then we $10, $20 to get on the list. You know what I'm saying? And it's slick. Spotify is the largest streaming service right now. So that's a good move. Tidal. Everybody still listen to Apple. Is Apple still Tidal?
No, didn't they just change it?
You said Apple?
Yeah.
No.
Apple phone, they use the Tidal for their music. Oh, they got
iTunes.
Apple Music. No?
Yeah,
oh, yeah, Apple
iTunes.
Music. Okay,
Yeah,
Apple
title
Music.
separate.
My
Title
bad.
one they scared of because they paying the most.
My bad. They Apple Music. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, shit, according to Munch post, yeah, they paying out pretty good.
Title?
Apple.
Oh, Apple? Yeah. When you look at the pennies on the dollar that they pay, Title leading by just a little bit. Title pay the most.
Right.
And that's probably because Jay-Z put it together with his co-partners. They artists themselves. They like, man, we want the chunk.
Right.
That's why, like Prince, when he dropped his album before he passed, it was exclusively on Tidal. I believe Taylor Swift did too, before it went to iTunes.
And another artist, first it was Nas, now DMX, had an interview on the Drink Champs. And he was talking about meeting Prince, and Prince talked about was owning your stuff, and you know, and they don't, and it's like they don't get that because when I tried to tell cats about registering their music and all of that type of shit, it was from not doing that before. And now I'm watching all these songs that got my name on it, you know what I mean? And I'm like, man, if I would have been thinking type shit. So that's why I get that info out. And Prince and them went through the same shit to where that's all he could talk about to artists when he seen them. Like, hey, own your shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I went through it. Where he went through it and he said, nah, man, they getting these motherfuckers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Getting back for real.
For real. Prince was a real dude. I'm not gonna we can't let them smear his legacy and shit because they tried to tell me that a man that we ain't never known in all the years Prince been out to mess with no drugs and had no drug problem. All of a sudden he died from drugs.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's suspicious. That's just like I know L. We be here with L, and let's say something happened, and they try to tell us he OD'd on heroin.
Nah.
I'm like, hell no. Somebody did something to
Right.
him. I ain't never known that man to do
Wanted
that
that catalog back.
shit. And now I don't know Prince personally. Never met him, but we've seen him over the years. There's never been a drug scandal. Really, nothing really with Prince, except for outside of him being weird.
Hey, you gotta smoke something to look through that weird ass shit.
Now listen. I ain't saying he didn't do nothing. What I'm saying is we ain't never heard.
Right.
And to go all them years, 20, 30 years without us hearing that.
Right.
And you deep in the industry? Come on. Now all of a sudden he died from, come on, man. Yeah. Come on, fam.
And that's deep with him owning all his own stuff, man. Like,
Then they said he didn't have a will.
that's
So you get what happens, right? He had all that ownership of his music, but if he don't have a will,
Guess who gets it?
or the first in line to bid on it.
And listen, I'm having a hard time. We getting ready to go to FM, y'all, but I'm having a hard time believing he ain't had no will.
Right.
A man who went through what he went through,
He probably
and
got
all
a
of
will
that
30
shit.
years ago.
And so he would get all his music business in order, but not his life business.
Right. He never had no will.
Come on.
Ain't no lawyer ever advised him to be like, put a will together, man. You might die in 20 years or 2 years or 2 days.
And this is a case where being really secretive and secluded kind of fucked. You know what I mean? Because ain't nobody to say he did have a will.
It's right here on Instagram.
Right. Or anything, you know what I'm saying? Or like he told me specifically that but even if it was, hey, we'll give you guys a piece of the pie. Because it's a big pie. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to keep getting bigger.
And we'll
Because
turn
the
his
man
house to a
still got
museum.
Music. Right. They ain't never let nobody in his house. Now you could just walk through it.
Right.
Crazy.
I'm having a hard time.
All right, let's get over to this FM.
Yeah, man. Tone it down. Stay on the website if you on the website. If you on the Facebook.